So we're going to have a quick look at Figjam, and as you can see, I use Figjam quite a lot, just for a really wide variety of reasons. Here's a few examples here. So this is a collaboration, in-class collaboration, where the class was divided into 5 different groups, each represented by a different color here. And they were all given access to this Figjam board so that they could all participate interactively and collaboratively in answering certain questions and putting their ideas down in little post-its. And then as a whole class, they collaborated together to draw together all of the conclusions from that. And it's a really enjoyable process. They were able to have some fun with it, to embellish it, and so on. So that's an example. Other things I use Figjam for, infographics a lot. It's just a quick way of kind of whipping together a quick explanation for something. This is a document object model, or DOM, for for HTML page. Again, tables, infographics, more infographics, and sitemaps a lot. It's a really flexible and simple tool to use for this sort of thing. So I'm just going to go through a very quick example to show you how quickly you can put something together. So I'm just going to make a new Figjam board, and I'm going to create a little sitemap here. So I'll take the type tool, text tool, and I'll just say sitemap, and I'll change it to large. Okay, and then I'm going to, very, very simple here. I could use post-its, but I'm going to actually use a rectangle here. And I'm just going to say home page, and let's make it a bit smaller. And then I'm just going to Alt or Option drag a copy. And let's say subpage, let me turn that off, subpage, articles, log, gallery, and contact. And let's just say for articles, we've got, let's say 4 articles. So we'll just say on separate pages. Article 1. So I'm pressing Control or Command D to repeat my last action there, to duplicate 3 and 4. So article 3 and 4. So let me just clean this up a bit. Okay, and I want my top level to be a different color, so let's say red. I'll make my secondary level orange and my tertiary level yellow. Now let's link them together. So the home page is the top level, which is going to link to each one of these pages. Okay, and then the articles will link here. Whoops. Okay, so now I just need to fix this. Okay, and then let's say that all of these pages link to our social media. So let's create some social media icons here. So I'm going to go to this actions, and you can see I've got recent plugins. So I'm going to go to Font Awesome here, and I'm just going to type Facebook. Okay, there we have our Facebook icon. Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Okay, and then let's just line those up nicely. And we can use our alignment options here. Here we go. And let's put a section around them. And we'll just call this social. And we'll put that down there. And then all of these pages here will link to that. But let's make it a dotted line. So we'll make this a light gray and a dotted line. And yeah. Oops. Let's just make these all the same, light gray, dotted line. Okay, so those ones will all link to our social media. So that's a kind of very simple, small sitemap, but it just gives you a demonstration of how easy it is to work with Figjam. Let me actually just put a section around everything here. Okay, here's the final section. And I'll just say sites map. Okay, and I'll get rid of that heading. So there we have it. So simple. That's what I love about this Figjam, is that there's not much to learn here. It's very intuitive. You can sit down and start using it straight away. And it's fun and it's quick, and you can share whatever you've done by copying the link and sending the link to anyone.